Hey, it's Risa G coming in from her cluttered kitchen. And I know I do hauls all the time, different stores, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, all the others. But I haven't done this one in a really super long time. And I've had a very big urge to go to this store for a long time, but we just haven't been able to get there. It's about an hour away. Well, actually 45 minutes, but it's a different direction than we normally go. And it's the type of place that is in an upscale area, better demographics, and way better products. And I have been wanting to go to Wegmans for a really super long time. Just haven't been able to get out of our usual places that we usually go. We didn't need to go to Costco today. We really only needed one thing. We figured we could wait another week. By then we'll need other things. And so I was so thrilled to finally get to go to Wegmans again. Wegmans is my favorite supermarket. Trader Joe's, I say Trader Joe's is my favorite, but really Wegmans is my favorite. And if you've never been to a Wegmans, they are a company out of, I think, Rochester, New York. So they are a Northeast store. They're in a lot of areas of New York State. I don't know if there's one actually in New York City. But we have several of them about 40 minutes from here. There are a couple right on the border of PA and Easton and Bethel, and there's one in Basking Ridge, and there's one near Steve's mom, although we don't go down there anymore because she passed away, in Alappan or Marlboro or someplace down there. But anyway, on Route 9, there's one on Route 9, and I think it was Route 9. It was a long time been there. It's been about 10 years since I've been there. So, but anyway, so we usually go to this one that they consider Bridgewater on Route 202. And so that's where we headed today. And I was very, very, very happy because I knew it was the only place I could find a couple of things. And there were certain things that I only buy there. And I also love their produce department. I think is the best produce department in our whole area. I've never been in a better produce department except maybe this Asian grocery store that's on, I think it's Route 17, I don't remember, or near Edison, New Jersey. We used to go to it all the time. Route 27 that we used to go to when we lived over there. But otherwise, I've never seen such a great produce department in my life. If you can't find it there, you can't find it. It's that type of place. So, I thought I would show you what I got. I'm very excited. All right, I only got two things in the produce department. They have the best mushrooms. You can always find something a little unusual, a little bit different. So I got these out of Canada. They say it's mixed mushrooms, but it looks mainly like oyster and trumpet. I cannot wait. They look like they are in perfect condition. Of course, cilantro, because I buy cilantro everywhere. All right. Now, there are certain things that I buy there all the time. Okay. One of them is Kadoya sesame oil, toasted sesame oil out of Japan. There is not another one on the market that tastes like this one. There is no substitute. For years now, I've been buying other brands, Trader Joe's and Kikkoman and others. I don't like them as much. This is the best, so I got a bottle of that. And then the other thing I always buy there, because I cannot find anything like it anywhere else, is canned Poblano peppers. They also have them in jars, but they were sold out of those, or they discontinued them. I don't know. It has been a very long time since I've been there. So I stocked up. I got 2 cans. I didn't see many more cans than that. I think that this was it on the shelf. Okay. Now, if I can find it there, I always buy truffle butter. This time I bought their brand because normally they have some of the other names in these kind of products, Urbani and things like that, but I couldn't find those. All they had was this brand, so I got it. It's mainly butter and truffle, so I got that. That's Valentine's Day right there. I'm gonna make Steve some pasta with truffle butter. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, then I've been reading about this and decided to try it. Amore cauliflower Alfredo sauce, and yes, it has cream in it. It has certain things in it, thickeners and things, so it's not paleo by any stretch. But I decided January I was going to be as strict as possible with my paleo. In February I was going to tweak it a little bit, add in some quinoa, which is technically a seed, and oatmeal, because those tend to be higher carbohydrate, and quinoa is protein. It's a seed, not an actual grain. So I thought I would add those back into my diet, a minimal amount of wheat, and this does have wheat extractives of some kind in it, some kind of starch and whatever, but I decided for Valentine's Day or around there that I would try it. So there's that. All right, also, I'm still eating somewhat gluten-free, not totally, because obviously there's gluten in wheat, and so I've been avoiding wheat. So I got Joyce Chen Kosher Hoisin sauce that's gluten-free, and I've always liked Joyce Chen products, and I've always loved Joyce Chen restaurants. In the 70s, when my sister was in college in Cambridge, Massachusetts, there was a Joyce Chen restaurant not 5 minutes from her dorm. And when we went to meet her, when we went to visit with her, we'd go to Joyce Chen, and it was always like a huge treat. Fabulous restaurant. I don't think it's still there. And there was one also in their Chinatown in Boston. We used to go to both of them. Or it wasn't necessarily a Joyce Chen restaurant. It was a restaurant where the chef had been one of her chefs, or she trained the chef or something like that. And it was wonderful Chinese food. So I've always loved Joyce Chen products. They always bring me back in my head to those days. So I decided to try this, because even though it's got some wheat in it and some corn syrup and sugar and whatever, you're using such a little amount in a recipe, and you're feeding 3 to 6 people. I figured it was a minimal amount, and if my stomach hurts afterwards, it was well worth it. Okay. Also, I love Parm Crisps. I've tried at ShopRite. They only sell the Parm snacks and the sour cream flavor, the cheddar flavor, and the plain Parmesan ones. I've never seen pizza flavor. I can't wait to try these. I am adding in a little bit of dairy in February. So this will be on one of my dairy days. I'm going to have some of that. Obviously, I'm always buying new hot sauces. This one was on sale, $2.99. Decided to try it. It's called Diggs 14. And it looks like it's a very basic hot sauce, so it probably won't be very hot for me. And Steve will like it. And then this one said Zesty Aleppo pepper sauce. And I'm always looking for sauces with interesting peppers. Aleppos are not especially spicy. They are from the Middle East. I've grown Aleppo peppers. They're sort of like, a little hotter than a bell pepper, in my opinion. And so I'm very excited to try this. It also has tomato in it. I've never seen a hot sauce with tomato in it, really. So it's from Volcanic Peppers. I thought I would try that. It was $5, but I thought it was worth it. Then, this is the main reason why I wanted to go there. I saw on their website that they sold chili crisp. I have not been able to find the real chili crisp anywhere in my area. And so I got a jar of the regular kind, spicy chili crisp. So there's the real thing from China. And then this is also from China, but it's a American brand, Fly by Jing. They had two kinds from them. And I decided to get this one, Zong sauce. We'll see. All right, I already tasted this on my lunch. I didn't think it was especially spicy. I don't know. I guess I'm just more of a chili head and I can take extremely strong chilies. This was not extremely strong to me. Other people, my husband might find it very hot. I can't wait to try this one. And then also I read about this a while back. And I put it on my list because I always keep a list for Wegmans. And Pastas Daily, it's a company. And they make something called tomato oil, which is a dip and sauce. And so this one was the spicy one. They had a spicy one and a plain one. I decided to try it, even though it's not paleo. But I thought every once in a while, since I'm adding in a few other things this month, that I could have a little of this, okay? And then I'm always looking for vegan meat substitutes. And I used to cook with texturized vegetable protein a lot when I was a vegetarian, but that was like 40 years ago. Obviously, the amount of different vegetarian meat substitutes and vegan meat substitutes has really grown in the last year or so. I really like Wegmans brand, so I decided to try. They had Don't Be Piggy, which is a breakfast sausage, and then Don't Have a Cow, which is like crumbles, like ground beef. And I like to make vegetarian chili, vegan chili. So, which, by the way, I have a recipe coming soon to Reese's Cluttered Kitchen. I'll be showing you an Instant Pot vegan chili recipe that I made the other day that, oh my God, was so totally excellent. It was, well, I'll get to that in another video. But I may try, I'm going to obviously try this in one too. And I can't wait. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Okay. Yes, there is wheat. There's wheat gluten. So that'll be for my day where I'm allowing myself some wheat. I'm going to be allowing myself some wheat about 3 or 4 times this month. That'll be one of them. Okay. Anyway, so this was, oh, and one other thing. Oh, I also bought some lactose-free milk for Trevor, and Steve bought a ramen cup, which is long gone. All right, and then I also saw on their website that they had this line of grill mates from McCormick. You can't get this at ShopRite. You can get all the, well, not all the other grill mates, but a lot of them. And they're always on sale. But yet, I've never seen these grilling ones there. This one is smoked paprika and onion. So I decided to try it. I've already opened it. With spices, I open them up immediately. And I go, boop. And what I like about McCormick's is that they don't use a lot of fillers. They don't use gums and preservatives. It's all spices. So I can't wait to actually get cooking with this because it really is very tasty. That was my haul. That's it. That's the haul. That is Wegmans. My Wegmans haul. And so, obviously, if you've tried any of these products, please put it in the notes, in your comments below. I will have some information and sources for some of these items that are, I guess, if you can't get to a Wegmans. But if you can get to Wegmans, if you have a Wegmans, you are a lucky, lucky person. I cannot. I mean, I get to Wegmans like twice a year. I usually try to go in December when all the truffle products are out. That way I can get truffle pasta sauce and Alfredo sauce and truffle butter and different truffle products. But I don't go into supermarkets except for ShopRite or Trader Joe's. And if I do, I go like super early in the day or real late, because I don't want to have to deal with crowds in December. But I work at 1, and I'm usually there until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And so in the last half an hour, when there's really not all that much left to do, you do a little shopping. And so I'm always picking up last minute items, or sale items. But I would never go into Wegmans in December. I usually go like the end of November, right after Thanksgiving, so that there aren't big crowds. And then I go back in January or February. So I'm there maybe twice a year. I mean, yes, we could drive there more often, but we don't usually. Anyway, I was very excited to go today, even though it was cold. Cold is what it was, cold. It is very cold here in New Jersey, very cold, although it was actually fairly pleasant today. It was actually in the 40s. But yet I've been very cold. My hand is very cold constantly. But anyway, so if you have had any of these items, please, of course, comment. Let me know which ones you really liked, which ones you'd like to try. And I will try to give you some sources, otherwise, in my notes. And I'll let you know eventually which ones I really liked and which ones I wasn't that thrilled with. If I was disappointed in anything, I'll let you know at some point. Okay? So, of course, if you like this video, press like, click subscribe, press the little bell so you get notifications, because otherwise you'll never know when I finally post another video. And come back again to Reese's Cluttered Kitchen. Bye.